The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists. From an insecure, hesitant spell, he's grown into a supremely confident and assured character.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. He's played it back. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, what can they make of this? Threads one in. Edmilson. Cannavaro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. Well timed. Excellent interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, they can break here. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. That's a little off target. Well, we expected better, and so did he. It's a searching pass. That's beautifully weighted. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal!
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nicely aimed pass. Knocks it into space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, good-looking ball. He's picked his way through. Delivery from him. Oh, smashing header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now, can they get him away? And that's a good-looking ball. Guardiola. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Hello attendees.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That has been cut short. He's in a great position here. He won't be happy with that one. Rui Costa. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mateus. Defending was strong and firm.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's going up front in a hurry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Guardiola. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's a promising position. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, nicely intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Defending of the desperate variety.
Number 5, Neymar. Substitutions taking place.
Great vision. Raul. "75 minutes played, and it's Guardiola, Messi, Guardiola. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for the run. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Mathias Cunha.
Cambodia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Roberto Carlos. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Raul. And he's forced to go back. Tries to play it through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Added time.
That's a lovely pass. Baresi clears. And that will be it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort.
हेलो साउंड नहीं आ रहा था वाई
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Welcome.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I really like Fabinho, and I really like pretty much everything about his game. We all know of his midfield qualities, but it's his defensive nous, wherever he plays, that stands out for me. When the team gets on the front foot, he's the one pretty much covering for everyone.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. It's run loose here. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Beckenbauer cuts it out. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Angola clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's there to belt it away.
What?
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Lovely, now then. It's Adriano! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. He's had a shot! Almost half an hour in now. Neither side yet able to find the net. Nice sequence of passes this. He could be in here. Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Up he goes!
Yeah.
Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to make it 1-0.
It's right. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Tries to play it through. Some excellent tackling here, and the shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stake.
Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is Adriano. That's a cute ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe. And this is Adriano. He might be in here.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
During the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Let's subscribe.
And it's Guardiola. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Messi. He has found a way through. And it's made its way to him. That's the keeper's ball. Neymar. Now it's Neymar, and he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Quality ball. Palmer, Adriano. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi ready to try one.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's a decent clearance. Oh, that's delightful. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Neymar. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Danger averted for now. Foden. Aimed beyond the defence. Raul does really well there. He is strong. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Adriano. He's gone for goal!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Looking for options for movement. Out for a throw.
Guys, over now, like, subscribe. And also to the stream, buddy.
Number 24, Mbappe. Number 13,
Zanetti.
coming on the field.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Rijkaard. Foden. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Messi! Neymar. And that may well be that. That is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other.
Smart assist, smart assist. सबके सब smart assist यूज कर. डिवीजन के 3 मैच हार गए भाई, तो डिबेट वाला सीन है. You guys over now, like, subscribe. Hope you were doing well. एक एसेस 2 सीएफ खेलो.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Angola.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, And his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much every...
Messi! Marvellous goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's fabulous. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And the pass is intercepted. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's managed to get free. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Already one people are watching.
And that's going to be a booking.
Like and subscribe. Let's make it 850. Come on.
And it's Bellingham. Barcelona looking to pass their way. And Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Plenty to aim at here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it
वाह
wasn't
वाह
the
वाह
best
किधर
decision.
दे रहा है भाई खुद ही कंट्रोल कर रहा है गेम
And he's there to get it away. Zanetti gets it away. He's a sharp little ball here. And that has been clubbed away. Opts for safety. Now he's off and running.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Cleared without complication. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Played out wide. Costa Curta.
इतना लेट
There
करेगा
will be 1 minute
Could be
added
danger
time.
here. Played in deep. Chiellini attempts a clearance. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Angola definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would...
Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta. Adams tries to play it through. And the assistant referee has his flag
आवाज
raised
बहुत
for
धीरे आ रहा है
offside.
हेलो हेलो कमेंट करो काम करो हां वो करना पड़ेगा
Vieri going about things with real menace. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Some resolute defending there. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is... And the shot! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Passing is crisp and sharp, and he was quick to react. Bellingham. This is it then, now or never. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Don't you just love the level of it?
चारों के चारों मैच सेम चीज के लिए आ रहा है, सेम चीज.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushed.
There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. He won't be happy with that one. Looking to play him in. Now a Droll. Xavi Alonso. Lovely pass, but can... Chance for a shot! There it is! There is the breakthrough! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Here's none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Mateus, 10 men. Mateus. And it's BYTE. In with the challenge.
There will be 3
Right
minutes
card,
added
looking
time.
to penetrate opposition lines. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, super ball. Shot a goal! And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 24, Mateus. Number 15.
The second half then, just getting going.
Coming on the field, number 13.
He's got away.
Number 9.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And they're back on the ball again. Baresi. Not the most accurate pass. Baresi cuts it out. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kaká. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's Xavi Alonso. Now it's Kaká. Kaká's cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Cáceres. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Ball on the spot. Can he? Well, would you believe that?
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Kaká. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Beckham. Nakata. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Kaká. Kaká. Drilled. Real chance.
Full smart effort, full smart effort.
Barcelona!
Full of smart effort.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep it.
He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
फ्री किक दिया बता.
And that's going to be a booking. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make...
Messi! Oh, crossbar! And that has been cleared. And he's heaved it away. Costa Curta. Henderson promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Caceres receives him in a wide position. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nakata. And he's managed to get free. Nakata. Batistuta in acres of space out wide.
फाउल
He
कुछ
can
नहीं
get
है
that
भाई.
clear. And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that.
जो मैच इनमें से 4 मैच तो भाई नेटवर्क की वजह से आ रहा हूँ भाई. You guys do now like subscribe.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course, they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Decent chance! And he's done it!
11
Well,
through
once more,
850,
it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a
foul,
finish.
wow.
I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Cruyff.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Messi. Donatoni. No, that's been intercepted. White. Out for a throw. And he cuts out the supply. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. Messi! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Serginho. To Okazaki. Okazaki. Oh, this is a very good run. Okazaki was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Batistuta is wide and looking to get onto this. Okazaki. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Donatoni. Messi. Messi, given
अरे
the
भाई
lift of
उधर
his
एक्स्ट्रा
goal.
टच क्यों भाई मैं तो
Okazaki. And it's Messi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And we've reached half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
a quick
at
reminder
this
to
stage.
let you know that you'll be able to catch
It has
today's
been a
match
remarkable
broadcast live
contest,
on our club's
decorated
FM
by
station.
goals, and two between them at half-time.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Van Nistelrooy.
And we're off again.
Number 13,
वाह भाई मी
Okazaki. Number
And
9,
that is out of play.
David Villa. Coming on the field, number 21, Rashford. Number 17, McManaman. Number 18, El Hadj Diouf.
Cruyff wins the duel this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckenbauer. Cruyff powering forward here. Cruyff!
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Cruyff clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And the pass is intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
McManaman. Rashford. And they can counter here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. McManaman. Manchester United. Rashford. Cruyff. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. Cruyff. Messi tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Xavi Alonso. And it's Cruyff. Always onto this. He is through here. Nicely weighted ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Referee's given a throw.
एक मैच में वो 1200 का जाएगा पर
Rijkaard. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Cruyff. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And this is Cruyff.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's McManaman. Nice sequence of passes, this. And here's Cruyff. Looking for the run. Now it's Rashford. Good ball, good take. Now it's Mbappe. Serginho spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
There
Well
will be
cut
1
out, no
minute
margin
added
for error
time.
there at all. Donadoni. And that's that.
so guys, अभी now like subscribe.
Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Messi,
Please
voted
make sure
man
to
of the
watch
match,
screen
and
for an
deservedly
information
so.
bulletin from-
guys, अभी now like subscribe.
The noise is
If
just
you
about
are
reaching
new
a
here,
crescendo
like,
here as
subscribe.
these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody,
horns.
and welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
We do.
So we're up and running. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Atletico Paranaense! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment. Up he goes!
हाँ भाई पोस्ट पे लग रहा है.
Soboslai getting this one clear. Atletico Paranaense have the chance to go the other way. That's really well manoeuvred. Rui Costa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi is herring after that one. Messi. That's a sharp pass. And it's Neymar. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a searching pass. He's in a great position here. And this is Neymar. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Mbappe, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he passes it long.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should
opponent भी
resort
पास
to
कर रहा है.
risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Neymar, Mbappe, knocks it into space. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot!
क्या स्मार्ट असिस्ट यूजर है भाई.
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Atletico Paranaense are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter.
He's had a shot! And he hits the net! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing
अरे
lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, that's a key interception. There's the whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
And we come to you now with a quick
Caution
request
certainly
for
not on the
support
agenda
for
here,
our charity
from
fund,
both sides.
Chance in
Yeah, they're
Football.
ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Coming on the field is number
Here we go again,
13,
then.
Messi.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Delivery from Mbappe.
वाह रे वाह 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 वाह
Rijkaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could...
He's one-on-one! Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much
खेलने
room
का मूड
when
ही
he should
चला
have been
गया
boxed in.
Atletico Paranaense go
किसको
2 up
पास
and
दे रहा है
into a
भाई
position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Chance, surely!
किधर से प्लेयर आ रहा है भाई
Goal! A finish right from the top draw! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Atletico Paranaense blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Koundé. Rui Costa. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Costa Curta. And Adams. Mateus. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
वाह
Oh, nicely intercepted. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, played right into his path. And that was very necessary. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Szoboszlai. Rui Costa. He came in hard, very hard. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he stayed down,
opponent
and
foul
he's
करेगा
in
तो भाई
very
एक
obvious discomfort here.
कोई येलो
Well,
कार्ड
there
भी
may be
नहीं
some
कोई रेड कार्ड
scope
भी
for
नहीं
debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Always going over the top. And the keeper's given it away. He's one-on-one, surely! There's a no-nonsense tackle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good ball! Yes! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Atletico Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, I've been there
Cool
myself,
matter
and
to
that's
play.
the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs
मैं
and
गोल
shots.
मारता हूँ तो
The
पोस्ट पे
winners were
लगता है
so good at
हर गोल
times.
एकदम एक्यूरेट हो ये मैच 6 मैचेस लॉस, वो भी 4 मैच तो भाई नेटवर्क के वजह से यार। सिर्फ ऑन करके ही खेलूंगा भाई, ये जब तक ये साला नहीं जाएगा तो स्मार्ट भाई है तो खेलूंगा तो गेम जाने से। कर रहा है तो भाई मैं भी करूँ।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs 2 of the 3 central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men...
Oh, what a mistake! He's through and all the looks shot at goal! Mateus is there to clear. Threads one in. He's through here. Oh, it's Batistuta. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. So much time and... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Zanetti pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
किसको पास दे रहा है भाई,
Oh,
किसको
there's a
पास
probing ball. Aimed beyond the defence. He can get that clear. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Goes for a shot! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Messi. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
पे भाई पोस्ट पे
And he's quick to get it
मैं
clear
जो भी
again.
शॉट मारता हूँ पोस्ट पे
Nicely
लगता है,
weighted ball. And now they can clear their lines.
पोस्ट पे लग रहा है बता।
Well, a throw in.
ये देख किधर पास दे रहे हैं उसको ही पता है।
Costa Corta. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's an excellent interception. And Here's Mbappe. Gattuso. Van Dijk is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Cross to the back post. He's felt that, hasn't he? Can he get it through? Spread it left.
2 added minutes has been
Scholes
indicated.
goes hurtling down that left-hand side.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
I think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
इसमें सबके सब भाई
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8, Batistuta. Coming on to
So
replace
it's back
him
to
is
business.
Number 12, Van Basten.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Rooney going face to face with his great rival. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Batistuta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mateus. And this is Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move.
It's a foul. It could be a
कब का टैकल मारा भाई तब नहीं
and
मारा
that really
ना
is the
लेट
last thing they wanted to do.
इसी तरफ तो
The
जीतता
ball is
हारना
on
है
the
भाई
spot. Here we go. Goal! Barcelona! Not much more than a
मैं
formality.
मारता हूँ तो भाई
game of
पोस्टर
double
लगता
bluff
है
here, I
कभी
think.
टैकल हो जाता है
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's a searching pass. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players...
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book.
Neymar ready to try one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Neymar! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
He's found a way through. Great chance! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
अरे पीछे कौन लेने बोला
2
तेरे को
goals
भाई
on the day, and he may not yet be done. Quite a
पीछे तेरे को
question,
कौन
that's a
लेने
foul. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Rijkaard has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Done delicately. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that was very necessary. That's a delicate pass. Chance, surely!
भाई क्लियर मार रहा हूँ क्लियर भी नहीं हो रहा है कितना स्पीड हो
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he can clear it away. Now, can they get him away? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Zanetti. Rooney. Great, and the finish! It's loose, that's another chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Well-timed, excellent interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Tries to pass it through. Rooney.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
4 added minutes has been
It's a
indicated.
threatening ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking to play him in. And he's picked out the run. Oh, super ball. Chance for a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has
What a
raised the roof!
comeback, or what a comeback.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
What a
And time is up,
comeback.
and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
And if you do have a chance
Batistita,
today, please
happy
take
to
some time
bask
out
in
to
the
give your support
accolades
to
from
our
all
better
around.
stadium fund.
The stage most certainly his.
Hello TD, welcome to the stream. Yalle.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It's got to be Alexandre Pato. His strongest attribute is his speed. He can outrun opponents, which buys him that crucial extra time to execute the final pass or or attempted goal. He's a big threat.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And he's picked out the run. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Messi. Oh, he's bustling from Messi!
वाह
It's
वाह
bounced back
दो
off the
पोस्ट पे
post.
मारा, दो पोस्ट पे लगा.
Throw it.
लास्ट मैच में भी सेम पोस्ट पे.
Swept in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, that's a fine interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Kaka. And this is... It's Pato! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Directly
Oh,
look
that's a
it.
booking,
Directly
always
look.
looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Yeah,
Fallen! Decent hit from there. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Might want to be careful there.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Zanetti attempts a clearance. Looking for options for movement. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take
By
any
right foot.
risks.
Mbappe
bro.
was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Direct.
And he's going to have his name taken.
कुछ भी हो येलो कार्ड.
In towards the back stick. Adams with the clearance. There will be a throw-in. And this shot, surely! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, there's the shot! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful foot.
Real chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Somewhat off target. Zanetti. To Guardiola. Great vision. It's a sharp pass. Cafu. Oh, it's a nice idea.
पैर पे लग के वाह भाई.
And this is Pato.
Wow, wow.
Euphoria,
Wow.
utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Red card दे दे red card
But
दे.
he is already walking a tightrope. Guardiola has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is there. Referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Today to please take all lit-out bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're off again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Zanetti. Aims beyond the defence. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a pretty loose pass. No, again there's no way through. Costa Curta.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And claimed it back swiftly. Shoots! He's got a goal! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Big chance! No mistake! And they are cruising away. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has
Itna
stamped
smart
his
as
authority on this.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.
हर मैच में कोई ना कोई रेड कार्ड खा जा रहा है भाई, कुछ किया के बिना ही रेड कार्ड खा जा रहा है।
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mateus. Messi. And the pass is intercepted.
टाच ले रहा है देख भाई, टाच ले रहा है देख.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Villa. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press.
टाच ले रहा है भाई.
Well, there's the clearance. He's had a fair tumble under
Foul
that
it.
challenge. And he has been fouled there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Beckham. That's a little off target. Looking for options. Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And we have our very first corner. Howson can get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. And that pass isn't the best. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Beckham.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that should get the job done. Azar. Tries to play it through. He's through here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Gets good distance on it. Azar. Messi.
There will be one.
And the
minute
referee's
added
looking
time.
at his watch. We could be done here. David Villa. Threads one in. Shot could be on. He's dealt with that really well.
भाई,
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things lacking.
Please report to
Yeah,
the
you don't
staff
get any
room
points for
immediately.
stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Not the most accurate pass. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. is a sharp little ball here. Xavi Alonso.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That has ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Ekitike really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Messi. Looking for a runner. That is a brilliant interception. Mateus. Oh, it's Batistuta. Howson cuts it out. And it's Azar. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tries to pass it through. It's a searching pass. Rodri. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Nicely worked. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mateus. Albert Ferrer gets a foot in here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. And here's Messi. You've got to be quick to recover
There
this.
will be 1 minute added time.
Somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle.
बट सामने वाला अगर स्मार्ट एथिस वाला है तो भी दो भी हो जाता है। पर इधर किधर लिखा है कि प्रो गेम प्ले लिख देता है। ठीक है भाई, तो प्रो है मैनुअल को ठीक है। मेरे से दिमाग खराब है भाई। assist user. क्या भाई असले तो कर भी तो रहा हो भाई, जैसे तो नहीं हो कि चैट में आके बकचोदी कर रहा है, मजाक उड़ाता है ना। पहली बात तो निकल जा भाई, चैट से निकल जा, समझ रहे? हाँ सर। ओ मतलब तू भी स्मार्ट असिस्ट यूजर है भाई, सी भाई।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy.
Against
This certainly
Rulers.
matters. Colours vivid and vibrant,
हाँ
songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we
वाह,
go.
कौन है गोलकीपर?
Jim, which player
हाँ
is
पीटर
best
चेक किया।
equipped for this game?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Played back to the goalkeeper. He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. He's for Neymar!
फिर
And it's a goal!
भैन का लौड़ा,
There
क्या
is
तो
the
मादर
breakthrough.
चोद।
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Pumas have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Angola are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a
हेमंत
booking,
ठाकुर
always
भाई
one
बैन
tip.
दे दिया भाई उसको भाई। इधर किधर लिखा है भाई प्रो गेम प्ले, या मैं प्रो हूँ? इधर किधर लिखा है टाइटल में या थंबनेल में?
Shin to shin, bicep to
आ
bicep, and he
जाते हैं
wins
भाई।
out. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there.
कोई कार्ड नहीं है,
There
वाह।
could be trouble here.
अगर ये मैं
But
करता
for
तो
now, the
रेड कार्ड।
referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
कितना स्क्रिप्ट है भाई, कितना
Well, they've
स्क्रिप्ट।
got it back in a hurry. Oh, some tackle that. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neymar. Neymar goes on a charge down the left.
भाई वो क्या
Ball's gone out of play. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Raul. Now it's Messi. And he plays one through. He's picked his way through. Messi. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Van Dijk attempts a clearance.
Angola truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And he's there to belt it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Messi. Batistuta. Dealt with nicely by
भाई
the
क्या
defense.
बोलो ये क्लियर ये गोल मार दो भाई क्लियर करते जाओ क्या
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for options for movement. And that'll be the final
बेकम
action
अभी
of
भी
the
अच्छा
first half.
परफॉर्मेंस दे रहा है क्या होप
So a
दे
steady,
तो रहा है
solid
भाई
and more than
पासिंग वगैरह
satisfactory
दे रहा
first
है
half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Fellow attendees, this is
Well,
a
for
The
me, Peter, things have
Scars
never really
child,
got
welcome to
good,
the
but at
stream.
least this will be a good time to reflect
Hemant
and
Thakur, welcome to
regroup.
the
I
stream,
can see a
buddy.
few changes coming because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Get Joby now, like, subscribe.
Here we go again then.
Angola can really
Yeah,
do
they-
with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look
Halat
as if they
dekh.
knew what they were doing.
Now it's Raul. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got a... It's Raul! Oh, it rattles the bar. This time, surely. Decent attempt,
But
but
clear,
not quite
Raul.
good enough.
Pumazunam really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Beckham. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Batistuta. Park Ji-sung.
मेसी को सिंगल एसिस्ट करके राहुल बाटिस्टुटा डबल सेव खेलने ओके ओके
Cannavaro. That's
Wait.
a sharp pass.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that is a little undercooked.
क्या भाई क्या
Now it's Olise. Olise wriggles his way through. Knocks it into space. And it's Batistuta. He's through, it's one. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! Do not write them off. Back they come. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to
अरे
the game.
भाई
Well, this is to be expected, Pete.
He's tried one!
Pumazunam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very
अभी
frantic
इसको
end to this game.
भाई
Raul, great ball if he can get there. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's played forward. He came in hard, very hard. There's the shot! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught, and again!
क्या बोलूं भाई
Oh,
हट
it's in! And that may just
क्लियर
do it.
करता हूँ क्लियर नहीं होता भाई
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
ये देख कब का था
Thomas take the lead.
ये
Now
देखिए
it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Great vision. Threads one in. Oh, he's seen that early.
भाई क्या
And that's it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
guys जो भी ना लाइक सब्सक्राइब भाई एक सब्सक्राइब ही मूड ठीक कर सकता है ब्रो लाइक सब्सक्राइब
And that's it.
हैं
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
you guys you can now like subscribe But 10 more to 850, bro. Let's go. Come on. You can guys do this.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Any minute now.
Wow, this truly is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of power, prominence, prestige for Barcelona.
The action has already started.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a
Oh,
player
nice,
that's very
nice,
much
nice,
molded
nice
in the
there.
role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking to play him in. Zanetti. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kukcu. And it's Batistuta. And here's Rafinha. Neymar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, they've got it again. Guardiola. Raul. White gets it clear. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Batistuta's climbs
वाह
up
भाई
big.
ये
And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's a good-looking ball. And it's Batistuta. It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top.
ओपोनेंट मारा तो गोल हो जाएगा, मैं मारता हूँ तो सेव हो जा रहा है. वाओ.
That is ended up in no man's land. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Batistuta, it's run loose here. It's a sharp pass. Van Balten spots it and intercepts. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Van Balten, passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard knocks it into space. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Neymar. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And the
9
half-time
more.
whistle goes.
फ्रेंडली खेलना है ब्रो आपके
It hasn't
साथ.
been a bad watch, not by any
Navneet
means. The
Das,
intensity
welcome to
levels
the
are there.
stream, bro.
We've just lacked
Saturday
that
को.
telling breakthrough moment.
Security staff for each
Well,
block.
after 45
Saturday
years,
तो
it is
कल ही है,
still
कल है.
Absolutely.
a change perhaps
Only on
after
Saturday week
half-time.
में एक दिन ही खेलता हूँ, जो कि है कल Saturday.
And the second half gets underway.
Angola have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Raul, driving through the middle. Neymar. Barcelona
okay,
trying
yep.
to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Rodri. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Messi run.
Now that's well seen too.
Messi तो run ही नहीं
0-0
देता.
still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected.
The
That is
attendance for
good
this match
strength.
was 96,628.
And here's Vinicius Junior. It's a promising position. Played in by... It's a mighty effort! Oh, it's fallen
बता.
loose again!
Same situation opponent के साथ भी मेरे साथ भी हुआ था. दोनों
Just the
save.
pick-me-up the whole game needs. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that, because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of
दे
the
दे
game.
दे.
Look,
किधर जा रहा है
experienced
पता नहीं.
voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And that's been won straight back. Aim forwards. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's wrong!
Post.
Oh, it's come
बता.
off the upright.
मतलब कितना किस्मत कितना खराब हो सकता है भाई.
Oh, that pass
ये
isn't
देख
the
देख
best.
हालत देख.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Half an hour gone in the second half. Crunching tackle.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's White. White tries a cross.
भाई पोस्ट पे लग रहा है ब्रो. पोस्ट पे हाउ. भाई मतलब तीनों जितना भी शॉट सब पोस्ट पे लग रहा है.
Substitution for Angola. Number 15.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Raul. Number 3. Pep Guardiola. Number 10.
Roll
Messi.
goes short.
Coming on the field.
Denilson delivers.
David Villa.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Number 16.
And now they can spring out of defence.
McCarter. Number 14.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's had it taken off him. Raul.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And no, he's seen through all of that.
minutes has been indicated.
Kukcu cuts a frustrated figure right now.
Foul है.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and
Our
it's a
next
penalty.
একটা জিনিস
Oh, the
দেখবে what.
protests are futile.
Welcome to the stream,
decision
man.
is made. Late drama. So this to extend their lead. Well, would you believe that?
A cool head was...
Goal play
And
10
that's it.
একবার চেক করে দেখো.
Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very
আরে আমার
final
রিঅ্যাকশন
whistle.
এই হয়ে
No
যাচ্ছে আর
shortage of endeavour,
প্রত্যেকটা
efforts,
ম্যাচ
at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
এই ফরমেশন আর কাজ করছে না. নতুন কোন ফরমেশন বলো. সেম জিনিস হয়ে যাচ্ছে প্রত্যেকটা ম্যাচ হেরে যাচ্ছে. क्या एड तीनों मिल गए? कितने कितने में কটায় কত হইতে কয়েনে में? तुम लोगों के लिए गेम बायस्ड है। मेरा क्या, मैं तो एक पूरी सीखा ही देख लेता हूँ भाई। देगा तो नहीं। 9 के कौन ओ 500 है, खोल दूं क्या? मिलेगा तो नहीं पता है फिर भी। না 900 900 ও একটাই 900 খুলবো, যদি না পাই ব্যাস লস। দরকার কি খোলার, জমাই এখন। 50-50 तो चांस नहीं है। পয়সা কোথায়? হ্যাঁ, ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপে প্যাক আসবে ভালো। टीम रिव्यू करेगा यार एटीट्यूड गेमर्स। नाम लिखते इस मैच के बाद देखता हूँ। एक्सपर्ट है इस चैट में आयोनिक्स ई फुटबॉल बोल के। डब्ल्यूसी তে ঘটি বাটি বিক্রি করে দাও। এটার পরে দেখে নিচ্ছি। হুম তুমিও দেখো স্ট্রিমটা, ওয়াচ টাইমটা বাড়বে।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Angola against Italy.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we
এই
should
ম্যাচ
be in for something very special.
দেখেছে। হুম
And that gets things running.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very
Samuel
good heading a
Eto'o.
football.
Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
বাহ, এই ম্যাচটা দেখবেন পয়েন্ট।
And that's another throw. Vinicius Junior.
That was lovely, that.
And he's being shifted off it. Rijkaard. Antonetti. Now it's Messi.
বাহ বাহ
Now
বাহ,
that's well seen too.
কি পাস দেয়।
Schneider. And it's Schneider. Quarter of an hour played. Guardiola. Looking for the run. That ball. It's roll!
পিপি গুলো সব প্লেয়ারের চেঞ্জ করে খেলাবে।
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
ওটাই দেখতে পাচ্ছি।
And we have our very first corner. Howson attempts a clearance. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. He's going for goal.
বাটি গোলেরটা দিয়ে দিয়েছিলাম আগে। হ্যাঁ ওটা তো
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's a little off target.
কিন্তু তাও তো বাটি সালা পোস্টে মারছে,
Eto'o.
কিছু করার আছে?
Now it's Bale. Guardiola. Rijkaard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, super find. And this is Bale. Elects to a header. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Schneider
That
actually
was a
didn't do an
brilliant
awful lot wrong, to
save.
be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Guardiola. Saliba gets across to intercept that.
ওয়াও,
And it's Bale. Eto'o. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And now they can clear their lines. And he's got the Bale! And Chet pulls off a sensational save!
অ্যাড্রিয়ানো
Keeper was
পোস্টে
likely to
মেরে
do his
ভেঙে
best
দিচ্ছে।
there, and he found it.
ওই প্যাকটাতে নতুন যে এটা এসছে 30 অ্যানিভার্সারির থেকে, ওই ডেল পিয়েরোটা
Vinicius Junior
Main
gets flagged offside.
ফার্স্ট তো গোল প্রচার, তারপরে আবার ব্লিসকার, ফিনোমিনাল কি একটা আছে মনে হয় স্কিল।
There will be 1 minute added
Squeeze it
time.
through. Knocks it into space. Mbappe. He's had a shot! He's scored!
কি সেভ দিচ্ছে।
Deep into first
Peter
half
Cheek.
stoppage time. A crucial goal. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And a quick reminder today,
Yeah, I
everybody,
like the
to
fact
make
that there
sure
was
to
a
put any
genuine
litter
flow
in
to
the
this
bins
game,
provided.
as well as
Thank you
intent.
for your cooperation.
But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
তুলবো মন্ডে, পিটার চেক।
Rodri. Rijkaard. Vinicius Junior.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the
साला
opposition.
3-4 जन
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's superb.
He's come in hard.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
ये देख टच तो है भाई
Still just a single goal between the sides.
Costa Curta. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zanetti. Well played. That
पास
was
दो
not
पास
out of danger.
पास इस पास
Vinicius Junior.
क्यों थ्रू पास दे रहा है भाई
Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Saliba cuts it out. Now it's Eto'o.
Eto'o.
oh what a sliding tackle
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he's certainly caught him there.
পিপি
It's a
গুলো
free
চেঞ্জ
kick.
করতে হবে নালে এরকম প্রাইম ক্যাসিলের সাথে একটা ব্যাকআপ লাগে ও फेल राहुल है इसकी जगह इसको यो गाइस जो भी नया लाइक सब्सक्राइब 7 more to 850 वाह भाई बोलते ही कम कर दिया भाई नाइस
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Raul. Coming on to replace him is number 8.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well,
Substitution.
Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
He's onside. Can he finish? In he goes again. Really well taken goal. Do not write them off. Back they come. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
ये देख किधर से
Can he finish? Goal, Italy!
what the
They've done it! It was coming!
सेम
They
चीज
have
हो रहा है
their
सेम
reward.
चीज भाई सेम चीज हो रहा है
Oh, beautifully
हर मैच
dispatched.
सेम चीज है
There
देख
was
कितना
no reaching
डिले
that.
हो रहा है देख
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop.
And
कितना डिले हो रहा है देख
what about that from Fernando
भाई
Torres? He's got himself an absolute peach. And surely now the results beyond
मतलब
doubt.
स्मार्ट असिस्ट ऑन करने गया था
He
अभी पता
has
चल
given
रहा है
that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save.
That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving?
No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
सेकेंड में 2-3 गोल
It has
मार
been
दिया
booked,
भाई
just to confirm for that earlier incident.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand.
Shoots! Mateus. Mbappe.
ये देख
Well, that is one way to stop him. It's a threatening ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They
There
were
will be
outnumbered,
5 minutes
but he
added
still
time.
came out on top.
Mateus! It's in! Deep into injury time! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he
ये
meant
होगा
every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
We have got ourselves a game here.
भाई
And that
कितना
is
भाई
that.
Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing
सेम
not to
चीज हो
lose.
रहा है, सेम चीज हर मैच में। 11 मैच हारे थे, इसमें से तो 4 नेटवर्क के वजह से, बाद में जितने भी है सब के सब ये। You have dark white, बाप रे बाप। इधर कोई अच्छा सा डीएमएफ खिला है, बेकन वावर तो सीबी है, अगर स्टैट्स डीएमएफ वाला है तो भी बिल्डअप है तो। विलियम सलीबा बिल्डअप, बेन हुइसन बिल्डअप, बेन वाइट इधर अटैकिंग फुल बैक। साला 11 एक कितना मैच खेला आज? 1 11 से 10 13 14 मैच खेला था, उसमें से 3 जीता। कैसे भी ना लाइक सब्सक्राइब भाई। लास्ट मैच है ये, अगर देखूंगा ये अगर हार जाऊँ तो
So bring it on.
लास्ट
Height,
मैच
expectation,
स्ट्रीम एंड कर दूंगा
emotion.
इधर।
The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. We're looking at the new incarnation of the famous Camp Nou, now even more prominent as the symbol of the Catalan capital. So we're up and running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he was quick to react. Bellingham. And that has been knocked clear. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away.
What's up, bhai? Welcome to the stream,
Defending
please.
is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nakata picks it up out wide, looking to play him in, swings it across, and he gets rid in a hurry. Owen is fouled.
3 coin 2
Yellow
epics at
or
300.
red? It
3
is
coin?
red.
Wow, red, direct red.
Maybe some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Tries to play it through. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kukcu is always looking to break line. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's
300
just more
coin.
proof that this
Oh,
team
it's a
is
good
very comfortable playing on the break.
hack
They're really
opening.
swift.
Boot क्या excellent के ऊपर भी कुछ
Expected
है तो
better, and so did he. Adams makes the interception.
ये देख कितना लेट होता है देख देख
Can he get it through?
भाई
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Zanetti. Owen. And it's Messi.
ये देख
Bellingham. Adams with the slide tackle there. And this is Batistuta. Messi. He's being urged to shoot. Messi! A skipper's goal!
Well, I can tell you that'll definitely liven up the half-time team.
हमारे किस्मत में ऐसा नहीं है 3300 एक ही मुझे मिला था
The last act of the first
मतलब
half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it,
क्या
and
बोलते
it's
हैं
all
इसको?
still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive. And that owes a
3000 या
lot
तो
to focus and
4000
discipline,
जमाया
which have been top
किया था
notch. Of course, since the sending off.
Leading 1-0
इवेंट
at
खेल
the
के
break.
वो खेल के
And we are already
तो उसमें से
properly
ये
back underway.
पीटर चेक का एक पैक आया था
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
वैसे सीबी मिला मुझे
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
नो फाउल नो एट ऑल
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a
Class.
defender though who was ever so determined. Yamal.
भाई ये देख हालत देख
And a
देखा भाई
chance.
क्लियर मारा
It's in. They have grabbed themselves.
सर्वर
an
का ही
equaliser.
प्रॉब्लम है भाई आज
Well,
had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That was a given.
ভালোই
It
তো
always
খেলছে
was.
Well, from a defensive perspective,
ভালো
Peter, that's
খেলছি
a really poor one to give away.
এ দে
Oh, it's hit the post.
কি
Oh,
বলবে
he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
The attendance for this match was 97,559.
In with the challenge.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
এরকমই হচ্ছে পোস্টে মেরে যাচ্ছে শুধু ইজি ইজি গোল পোস্টে মারছে আর অপোনেন্ট গোল করে দিয়ে চলে যাচ্ছে জিতে যাচ্ছে
Climbs up big!
And he's there to get it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A probing pass. Rijkaard. Oh, good read. And he's there to make the challenge.
Friendly only on Saturday, bro. Carl friendly.
Haaland! Haaland! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
আমার কাছে কয়েন আছে মাত্র 522 5222
Substitution for Angola. Number 15, Batistuta.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Raul. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 9,
Costa Curta.
David Villa.
Knocks it
Offside.
into space.
Number 8, Mateo.
David Villa gets
Number
snagged
14,
offside.
Neymar. Substitutions taking place.
7-4-10-10-7
That has been slung wide. Neymar gets into a good position. And this is and the shot! He has
কি
done
বলবো আর
it!
ভাই আমি মারলে পোস্টে মারে অপোনেন্টের তো পোস্ট বলে কিছু নেই সব গোলের
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
এই দেখ
Yeah, the right touch
প্রত্যেকটা
in
বল
moments like
ইন্টারসেপ্ট
that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
It's Neymar! It's in for the pieces! He should have put that one away.
Tevez really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the
Card?
assistant
No
referee
card,
rightly
offside.
gives him offside. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
বাহ
Mbappe! Oh, surely
ওয়ানডে
that deserved
প্যাকে
better.
কি
Mbappe
সত্যি
deserves a lot of credit
হ্যাঁ
for his
আসছে
willingness to make those runs. The passers will always
তাতে
have an
পিটার
option
চেক
with
আছে
him.
আর একটা কোন প্লেয়ার আছে এ দেখ
Angola really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And the counter is on. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He can get that clear.
বেলজিয়ামের ভার্বালিন বেকার
Mateus.
क्या बोलो
Really
यार
well cleared. And that will be it. A game that is a tale of one that got away.
খেলতে না পারলেই
Position of
মাঠ
great
এসে জন
promise,
করে
they
দাও ব্যাস ম্যাচ
established,
জিতে যাবে
but they lost momentum, they lost it.
হচ্ছে না হচ্ছে আবার স্ট্যাম্প কিন্তু পুরো হ্যাঁ 12টা লস এই তো সবে ডিভিশন স্টার হ্যাঁ কি বলবো সব লস আজকেরই হয়েছে তার মধ্যে 4টে বাদ দাও 4টে ইলেক্স নেটওয়ার্কের জন্য হেরেছি বাদবাকি সব এরকম একটা করে গোল দিচ্ছি অপোনেন্ট সেকেন্ড হাফে এসে এমন মানে উল্টো পাল্টা প্লেয়ার পজিশনে থাকছে না এরকম ফোর টু 1-3 ফরমেশন খেলো জোসে মরিনো আছে আমার কাছে নতুনটা আছে ওয়েলকাম টু দিস আমাকেই ট্যাগ দিচ্ছে তোমাদের যে অ্যাকাউন্ট দেখছি আমার তো মনে হয় আমাদের যদি সুপার সেটটা অন হয় বেশিরভাগ সুপার সেট তোমরাই করবে
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
फिर से स्टार्ट हो गया
So that's got things underway. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt as to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply wasn't the case. Conte.
ये दे हालत देख इसकी
Tonali does really well to win the ball there. Looking
Smart
for a
assist.
runner. No, he's just misjudged that
ये
one.
जो थ्रू दिया ये पूरा का पूरा स्मार्ट असिस्ट वाला थ्रू
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Saliba gets over and intercepts. Xavi Alonso. Cafu. Messi. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Messi.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
And this is Vieri. Mateus. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read
मेसी
that
के दिए
really
ड्रिबल
well.
करो और एक होल्ड करो
That's really well cleared. Aims beyond the defence. Look at the space here.
भाई बैक पे दे रहा हूँ बैक पे आ ही नहीं रहा है
Barcelona
बता
trying to orchestrate a breakaway
ऐसे
here by
कैसे
the
होगा
looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that. What a mighty effort!
मैं जब मारता हूँ तो पोस्ट पे लगता है भाई
Devoid of any
क्या बोलो ये लास्ट मैच है ये
complexity,
लास्ट
but
इसके
boy,
बाद
was
मैं नहीं
that
खेल रहा
certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in
ये
there.
देख
Peter.
देख
All he had to do was get in position.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Chance! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Out towards the flank. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, they keep pressing
foul
like
है
that
वाह
as long
भाई
as they can.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
ठीक है
Mateus. And this is Batistuta. And he welcomes it in. Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and
There
not
will
get
be 1
picked out.
minute added time.
Now it's Tonali. And there is the half-time whistle.
অ্যাঙ্কারিং মেসি বা ম্যাথিউস কে দিও ডিপ্লাইন করে ডিপ্লাইন সরালে তো ওখানে অ্যাঙ্কারিং আছে নাকি অ্যাঙ্কারিং তো ডিফেন্সিভে আছে
Those two goals, they'll have to take some
And we
risks
come
now
to you now
to try and
with a
get
quick
back in this
request
game.
for support
And
from
it's
our
easier said
তাহলে
than
একে
done.
অ্যাঙ্কারিং দিতে হবে কাকে দিতে হবে মেসি বা ম্যাথিউস ম্যাথিউস কে দিয়ে অ্যাঙ্কারিং তাহলে ডিপ্লাইন সরিয়ে দিই ভাই সেম চিজ হতেছে
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going
ये
three
the
down
ball
will
भाई
probably seal their fate.
Looking for the run. And this is Vieri! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place
recommended
this
नहीं
between the
recommended नहीं
goalposts
सब
and
प्रेशर नहीं
basically
था
let
भाई
them attack it.
কি বলে ওটাকে
Alonso!
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That is a brilliant interception. And a chance! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Shot a goal!
সুন্দরী হ্যাঁ
Rijkaard.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
ফাউল
Has got himself a free kick.
ফাউল
And he is going into that little black book.
ओपोनेंट अगर सेम चीज करेगा तो भाई उसको कुछ नहीं देगा.
And he was alert to it. Costa Curta gets it clear.
Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tonali. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Messi.
Goes for a shot! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking
हर
pretty good
मैच
for
आज
them
हारा
now.
वो हर मैच.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi. And he's intervened well there. Cafu has created 1 goal already. Looking tidy in possession here. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. Tonali. Played out wide.
There will be
Played
3
back in.
minutes added time.
Great vision. Keep the ball.
না
and
একটা
you win the
পাস
game.
দিতে
It really
পারছে
is
না
that
একটা কিছু.
simple. And here's Batistuta. But he's made sure that's not getting through. That's that, the end.
ডিফেন্স ভাঙছে ড্রেসটা ছিল
No
অবস্থা
joy.
ডিফেন্স
Not
দিতে
for the
হবে.
want of trying, not for the
আরে
want of
আজকে
running.
দিনই না হলো.
Simply they were beaten by
সকাল থেকে সেম ফরমেশনে একটা ফরমেশন আলাদা আলাদা ফরমেশনে খেলে যাচ্ছি. সেম জিনিস হচ্ছে সেম জিনিস. একটা গোল দাও অপোনেন্টের হাফ টাইমে এসে এমন তো এমন পাস দেবে. चलो guys, मिलता आपको कल. बाय. See you. थोड़ा वैलोरेंट ही खेल लेते स्ट्रीम पे. चल তার উপরে স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট আবার সেলিব্রেশনও দেয়. কি বলবে আর আমার ভাল লাগে না. একবার ডিভিশন 1 পুশ করার ছিল, ডিভিশন 1 পুশ হয়ে গেছে আগেরটাতে, আগের ফেজে, ব্যাস। এবারে র্যাঙ্ক পুশ তখনই হবে যখন স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্টটা যাবে। क्या 5 GB का अपडेट है? इतना अपडेट लेकिन करता क्या है भाई ये वैलोरेंट वालों? भाई बाद में दूंगा भाई, इतना तो है नहीं। बस मिलते हैं आपको, कल ही मिलते हैं, बाय बाय।